Kia ora rā te whānau whānui ko Pio tēnei, and we're here in Waitangi and doing the Haukainga podcast, Ngāpuhi, Nis, and e kia ana te kōrero he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. Engari i tēnei rā, he tamariki, he rangatahi, he tamariki. So beautiful. And I've got a couple of guests in the studio. Well, I've got one guest actually, and also a co-presenter, Oho Mai Arangi, Smith. Tēnā koe kōtiro. Lovely to have you here. You look awesome. And also Manuao Hita. Tēnā koe, bro. Lovely to have you here. And this is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, first question. No hao koe, tell me a little bit about your background.
No kaikohe ahau.
Beautiful.
I tupu mai au ki kaikohe, nō reira tōku whānau ki te tao tōku pāpā.
Oh.
Ki te tao tōku māma no Ngāti Parau.
Oh.
Waipiro Bay. Ai,
That's
so
beautiful.
ngā wāhi e rua, Ngāti Parau me Ngāpui o ku iwi.
Yeah, you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And your dad is somebody of note.
Yes.
I remember him when he first came into that whole sector of broadcasting. But a man who treasures tūturu reo no te kāinga nea. Is he kāna tērā?
Ai.
Yeah.
Tikarawa.
And how's that affected you, or how's that progressed you?
Oh, it's done me mean. It's I didn't learn English till I was about in primary. So ko te reo tuatai, ko te reo Māori kia hau.
Yeah.
And over the years, just even if he's not aggressively teaching me te reo Māori, just being present and listening to him kōrero, you know, it's really not just increased my te reo Māori, but the people that I surround myself with at the same time.
So it's that sort of ripple effect o te reo.
Bit of a domino effect.
Yeah. Kei a koe, pa?
He aha te tikanga tō whakapapa ki a koe?
O kia hau nei, ko tōku whakapapa e whakātu ana i tōku oranga katoa. No ēnei tangata kua uru mai au ki te ao. So, ai kia hau nei, koira te take kei konei au, ko tōku whakapapa. Ai, nā he mea tino hohonu kia hau, no te mea ko tōku whakapapa te take kei konei au. Koira oku whakaro mō tērā pātai.
Tika ana tēnā kōrero, you know, whakapapa is so important. How do you think not knowing whakapapa or not having that sense of belonging or connection can affect the rangatahi? Or can it?
I think it can go both ways.
Yeah.
I think for some people, it won't affect them because even though they don't know their whakapapa, they still have some sort of sense of belonging, especially if they're surrounded by the right people.
Sure.
Even if you don't understand your whakapapa, you still feel connected.
Yeah.
And for some people, not knowing your whakapapa might leave you feeling a bit lost because you don't necessarily understand where you come from. But to those people, I think a main method to help with that kind of problem is surround yourself not only with people that make you feel connected, but people that might help you try figure it out.
Yeah.
Because once you go to so many wānanga and, you know, pose the question, where are you from? You might find connection and someone might mention one of your uncles one day. And then you can follow their whakapapa and maybe start to piece it together over time. Yeah, so I think it can affect you if you let it. I think pai ana tērā though.
Yeah.
I'd just say if it is affecting you, just kōrero. Go talk to people and figure out where you're from and just start trying to piece it together.
We shouldn't be lonely, eh?
Nah, we're not.
Some people are though, you know. Some people are lonely, eh, because they're not connected. And relationships are important. I agree with you that even though it may not be the same toto, if those people are good to you and stuff, that's a good place to be.
He aha te tangata rongonui kei tō whakapapa?
Oh, well, ko tōku pāpā. Maha o na mahi rotu te ao Māori, maha o na mahi rotu te pāka whakāta. He's done a lot of things for kōwhāoro, directed and produced a lot of films and programs. So, he's quite I'd say, yeah, he's famous, but he's more respected in the specific things he does.
Yeah.
So, ko tōku pāpatera. Yeah.
I think he's also an example of somebody who's found his strength in actually going home, or being at home.
Yes, very much so.
And I think that's a really good point, that sometimes you think, the big smoke is the place to be. And with all due respect to all my whānau from Kaikohe, it's not the big smoke.
Yeah.
But there are riches there, that he's been able to utilise and preserve, Would you agree?
Yes, no, I would very much agree.
Yeah.
It isn't the big smoke, but
It's a centre.
it's home.
Yeah.
And home's always going to have benefits when you're there.
Yeah.
You go away, make your big boom, and then come back, and then you start to appreciate everything you already had in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
No, for
definitely.
What do you think Aotearoa's going to be in 20 years?
That's a curly one.
It's a curly one, but some things I reckon are definitely going to still be here is te ao Māori. Māori are resilient. We'll always keep our traditions high. I think there will be probably more policies in place that are affecting us in ways, because there's constantly that back and forth between our tikanga and, I guess, the majority. So I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But I do think te ao Māori will still be as strong as it's always been in 20 years, in 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think possibly even stronger.
Possibly,
yeah. Our treaty partners, our Pākehā whānau, are you hopeful that they can understand our lens, our worldview? Are you hopeful for that in the future? You'll have Pākehā mates and whānau and stuff like that. What's growing from the ground up? We've had the old conservatives, all that Maori stuff, Waitangi, that's all that, But what do you think the future is people-wise?
Oh, yes. No, I'm always hopeful that they will understand our lens.
Yeah.
For sure. But at the same time, I'm also hopeful that us Māori can do the same.
Love it.
And understand their lens at the same time.
Cool.
We always back and forth, and we do need to be understood, I believe, because a lot of the Ahuatanga and whenua here originally were ours. But we have to also, I think, to get to a certain point of progression, understand their lens at the same time and where they're coming from. I think there is when we will have a breakthrough and both
in
parties,
relations.
Yeah, both parties might win.
Yeah. Oh, hopeful, actually. If you could just have a genie in a bottle, and you are a speaker of te reo, tupu mai koe I roto I te reo, but if you weren't, would that be one of your three wishes, and why?
Te reo Māori?
Yeah.
For me or for everyone else?
No, for you.
For me. It would be. Te reo Māori would definitely, I guess it would be one of the top three.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be number one though.
Right.
For me, number one would be Te Ahuatanga o te Māori.
Right.
The values. I love te reo Māori and I hope for anyone to learn it, but I think what's most important in my heart is the values of the Māori people.
Yeah.
I think if you have the values and not te reo, you're still undoubtedly a tūturu Māori kia hau.
Tēnā koe.
And if you have the reo but not the values, then that's when I'm questioning,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have the form of conversation, but you don't have the form of being. So
yeah. And connecting really in that way.
Yeah. And he rere ki
Ai.
Tika.
Yeah. Have you got a final question for our guest?
No, kei te pai.
Oh, tēnā koe. Ngā mihi kia koe, kia korua hoki. Just to round this up, I think the future's looking good. When I look at you guys, and I look at the ones, this age, your age, and then coming up, there's so much talent, there's so much passion, and the intelligence is first, not the anger.
Yeah.
Okay?
Aye.
And I think that's really good. And intelligence is so, and you guys are so cool. No reire, mihi ana kia kōrua, and enjoy Waitangi.
Ka wai.
Kia ora.
Mihi ana.
Kia ora.